First, let's see what is Wavy Curve method. If you just want to see that how does it work, if you just want to know the reason, then you can skip the video. So Wavy Curve method is just used for solving inequalities. Like there's if you're giving an expression like this, minus 5x plus 6 is always greater than equal to 0. What does it mean to solve an inequality is like we have to find the interval in which if we put the value of x from that interval in this expression, we get this expression always greater than equal to 0 or whatever condition we are given. So the way we come method has some very simple steps. First, we factorize this into linear coefficient, into linear factors. So this can be factorized as x minus 3 into x minus 2 is greater than equal to 0. And we have to take care that the coefficient of x should be positive. So let's write the first step, which is linear factors, and second step is coefficient of x is positive. Then what we do is we just plot these numbers in number line, like the roots of these linear factors for this is 3 and 2. So in number line 2 is going to be somewhere here and 3 is going to be somewhere here. Then we start writing plus minus plus from the right hand side. So plus minus and plus. So we start from the extreme right and we select the area that we need. Like here we need where the value of expression is positive. So we select the area positive area and positive area. And since it has the equals to sign also, all the extreme points are also included. So the interval we are getting is plus infinity somewhere here, sorry, minus infinity somewhere here, and infinity somewhere here. So we write minus infinity to 2 in this bracket representing this value is included, and then again a closed bracket 3 to infinity. So this is where this inequality satisfies. So now we're going to move to the part where we're going to know that how does this method works. For that, we will need these things. So let's copy it from here. Now we're gonna move to the fresh page. How it works. So there's a thing about linear polynomials. Imagine there's a linear polynomial x minus 3. So the root of this polynomial is 3. So we observe that if we put a value of x greater than its root in any linear polynomial having coefficient of x positive, like just like this is a linear polynomial with coefficient of x positive. Let me just paste the thing that we copied here. So this was the rules of the these are the rules of Wavy Curve method which you want to use here. So linear factors, so here is a linear polynomial and coefficient of x is positive. So there's a thing about a linear polynomial with positive coefficient of x, that if we put a value greater than its root, like 3 here is the root, so if we put 4 or even 3.2, then the value of this expression is always going to be positive. Like we put 4 here, 4 minus 3 is 1, then we put 5, then the value is 2, so it's always going to be positive. Similarly, if there are like we multiply multiple such linear polynomials like this, or maybe even 2x minus 1. So even if we have a coefficient of x which is 2 here, but it just needs to be positive for wavy curve, like here we write. So if we look at this, if we put the value greater than 2 here, this is going to be positive. But imagine we are putting 3, let's try with 3. This term is going to be positive, and if you put 3, this term is going to be negative. If you put 3 here, this term is going to be positive again. So, so this whole expression is going to be negative, because we know that simple rule that if there are even negative symbols, then the whole expression is positive, and for odd number of negative symbols, the whole expression is negative. So this is the principle on which Wavy Curve method works. So like if we plot this on number line 2, sorry, there was 1 by 2, then 2, and then 5. So if we are somewhere here, we are on number greater than 5. So if we put a number greater than 5 here, this is going to be positive, this is going to be positive, and this is also going to be positive. So the whole expression is going to be positive. So we write plus here, right? And then we write minus here. Let's try if there should be a minus or not. So if we take a number greater than 2 and less than 5, like imagine 3, then this is going to be positive because we are ahead of this number's root. Like we are ahead of 2, we are ahead of this root. So it's going to be positive. And for this, we are behind root. So this expression is going to be negative. And for this, we are ahead. So this is going to be positive again. So now we have a single negative sign. One is odd. So the whole expression is going to be negative for this. So I hope you understood. Thanks.